Hey guys, I have MLB news for you. So Freddie Furman to the Padres, and it's trade deadline day, and this is not even close to the biggest move they'll make today. So yeah, good stuff. Closer David Bednar to the Yankees, and honestly, I like it. I do. I think that they need to invest in closers, and I'm really surprised the Pirates traded this guy. So yeah, good stuff. Good value. Dodgers get Brock Stewart for James Outman. That's pretty good for the Twins, honestly. Because James Outman, he's so unproven. He could be their center fielder, their right fielder, whatever you want him to be for a long time. So, yeah. Harrison Bader to the Phillies, I like this a lot. He's a good player. He's a guy that's going to be a platoon guy or probably even a center fielder for them. So, good stuff. Tigers are getting Kyle Finnegan, and he's a good player. He has moments being the best closer and moments being the worst closer. So, who really knows, man? There truly is nothing to really tell what he's going to do. The Padres get Mason Miller and J.P. Sears for Leo DeFreeze and some other prospects. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. Tigers trade for Paul Sewald. I like this a lot. He's a good player. He really is. He's got a lot of good stuff going for him. Toronto Blue Jays get Shane Bieber, and I like this a lot. He's a good pitcher, and honestly, I'm shocked he got traded. So, yeah, good stuff. Cedric Mullins traded to the Mets, and as an Orioles fan, oh, man, it sucks. It really does, but we'll see what happens here. Let's hope it's a good year for the Orioles next year. Jonathan Aranda has a hand injury, and doesn't look good at all. It looks really bad. I hope he does. I hope he gets better, though, soon. Astros acquire Jesus Sanchez, and I like this a lot. He's a good player. Marlins are truly selling for like the 20th year in a row. Astros get Carlos Correa, and they've had a pretty active trade deadline. I like what they're doing, so yeah, good stuff. The Padres get Ryan Hearn from the Orioles, and as an Orioles fan, this is terrible and sickening, and I'm very depressed, so yeah. But I expect him to be traded because he's an expiring contract and a little older, and we're rebuilding, so it makes sense. And Laureano goes with them, and again, we got a pretty big haul for these guys, so good stuff. Danny Coulombe to the Rangers, and honestly, if I'm the Rangers, I like this because they need closing pitching, and he's one of the best in the business. So good stuff. Yankees get Jake Bird, and honestly, it's not a bad idea at all, and I like what they're doing. I don't know how good he's going to be for them though. Nationals get or Dodgers get Alex Call from the Nationals, and honestly, he's a bench piece, but other than that, he's not awful. So good stuff. Padres make another deal on Will Wagner, and honestly, the Padres are just building depth, and I like what they're doing a lot. It's very good. Rangers get Merrill Kelly, and Diamondbacks sold everybody. They sold the whole thing. So yeah. Cubs trade for Willie Castro, and honestly, I like this a lot. He's a very good player, and he's a utility guy, so he's got a lot of good stuff going for him. Good stuff. Angels getting Oswald Peraza. He's very unproven, and the Yankees they're not getting much out of him, so it's a good change of scenery for him. Bailey faltered to the Royals, and honestly, the Royals they should have been sellers instead of buyers, but other than that, pretty good. Miguel Andujar to the Reds, and honestly, it's not a huge deal. The Reds are buyers, and I like what they're doing. They're putting together a decent team. The A's they're sellers again though. And the Padres have had the most historic deadline ever. They get Nestor Cortez, and honestly, I like it, but obviously Preller does not give a shit about the future. So, yeah. Jose Caballero got traded to the Yankees from the Rays, and he was playing against the Yankees today, so he just had to go to another dugout, which is cool. So, yeah, good for him. He's fast. Rays get Adrian Hauser from the White Sox, and honestly, he's a good player, and I like what he's doing. I'm not sure how long he's gonna be for them in their rotation, but we'll see. Phil Maton to the Rangers, and I like this a lot. He's a very good player. I don't know how good the Rangers could be this year, though. I think it's a little too late. Taylor Rogers gets traded again to the Cubs, and lots of trades going on in his family, so yeah, good for him. But he's a decent reliever. The Cubs, they need to buy. They're in playoff contention. Yankees get Camille Duvall at the very last minute, and he's great. I like him a lot, but I don't like the Yankees are getting stronger, so yeah. Red Sox get Dustin May, and I like this a lot. Dustin May is a guy that's coming off an injury, and I think he has a great chance at being successful in Boston. So yeah. Griffin Jax has been traded to the Mariners. The Mariners, they've had a great trade deadline, so yeah, good stuff. Love what they're doing. Charlie Morton traded the Tigers, and as an Orioles fan, I love it. I wanted him off this team from day one, and I'm glad we finally did it. So yeah, great stuff. And in the Griffin Jax trade, Taj Bradley to the Twins. Honestly, if I'm the Twins, I like what I'm getting because Taj Bradley just has control issues. Other than that, he's a pretty damn good pitcher. He's got filthy shit. So yeah. The Royals are getting Mike Yastrzemski, and I like this a lot. He's a very good player, and I definitely think there's a good chance that he starts in the outfield. The Brewers have traded Shelby Miller or just traded for Shelby Miller and Jordan Montgomery. And honestly, they're two good, decent arms. Montgomery's out for the rest of the year, though. Miller's a decent guy, though. So, yeah. And the Blue Jays get Louis Verlandad. So, Verland. So, yeah, tell me your thoughts on this LB news in the comment section and follow for more NFL, NBA, and other content.